welcome back to Lit Chicks December. Hope everyone's having a merry holiday. This month we are going to be discussing the Duke's holiday.
Ooh, we wanted a bodice ripper dress for like a long time.
Yes. I've actually wanted to read a book like this for the longest time, so I'm glad we chose this book.
Yes.
It was an experience.
It was.
Yeah, so something that wasn't too hard to read for this month, because I know everyone gets stressed out over the holidays.
The Christmas shopping, the family drama,
yeah,
the being broke.
I feel like there's a lot of family drama in this book though too.
Really
So if you don't want to deal with your family drama, deal with someone else's family drama.
If you want to feel better about your family drama, please read this.
Yes. I agree. But yeah, this book we have the Duke of Montfort.
Mm-hmm.
He's this super powerful man.
Yes.
In the kingdom.
Owns a lot of land.
Yeah,
has a lot of pull government wise.
Yes, he's like, everyone keeps commenting how he's even more powerful than the Prince Regent.
Yes.
So that means something.
That tells you
and then on the other hand, we have Astrid, who is not the heir. She's the eldest, though, of this region that the Duke is in charge of in Yorkshire. Yorkshire. I think that's Yorkshire.
I listened partly to the Audible, so
okay.
I have
there you go.
only the English accent.
Carla will be pronouncing
American
everything.
version, I don't know. I can only say Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
Montfort.
Okay, Carla will be pronouncing everything. And they are the owners of Honeywell Ale, which is their last name, Miss Honeywell.
Yes, Astrid Honeywell.
Yes. So it's been a couple of months, and all of a sudden, Montfort finds out that the owner of Honeywell Ale, of that land, has passed away, and he has been dead for a year. And
so the conditions are that he will take over that land, the company, as soon as he passes away, if he fails to produce a male heir.
Exactly, which he did.
Which he did. All he had was daughters.
So he sends off his servant guy off to go investigate what is happening.
Yes.
Servant guy never comes back. Doesn't answer any of his messages.
So as I was reading that, like, he's sending letters like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?
Where the hell are you?" Like, they get like more frantic as the days
Well, he
pass
only
by.
sent him one back, and he's like, "Sir, please bring me back."
And so then he's like, great, I have to go investigate this. Like, he dislikes traveling.
He hates traveling.
He hates everything, actually.
He gets like road sick.
Yes.
I can't even say car sick because
he gets motion sickness over everything. He doesn't like the sight of blood. He's like this real,
he's like this queasy, squeamish, like super stiff, super vanilla cardboard.
Yeah.
Not even a cake.
But so he goes to investigate, and then that's where he meets Astrid, Miss Honeywell. And he realizes that for the past year, or actually for the past more than that, because her dad was sick or whatnot.
He was sick before he passed away, so she had been in charge and taking over for a while now.
Yeah, so she's been the one taking care of the empire, basically.
Yes.
Under a Honeywell. So she's the one been signing off on things, making decisions. She's like
keeping,
all of those
finances, everything.
They describe her, and she describes herself as a blue stocking, which is basically like a more modern, liberal woman in like the 1800s time.
A blue stocking?
Yes. A lot of them use that as an insult to her.
Yes,
and
you're a blue stocking.
She sees that as like, oh yes, I am. And they are. All the Honeywells are very well educated, despite being women. They're very for themselves. They know all these things, and
despite living on the countryside too, away from the city.
Yes, the Duke of Montfort is like totally appalled by going to the country. He's like, what is this?
Yes, like when he reaches the city limits, he's like, what is this? Fresh air? You know, kind of guy.
Yes. And so they meet, and right away they hate each other.
They hate each other.
Astrid is trying to get rid of him the whole time.
The whole time that he goes for a visit, his purpose is to go over there, make sure that everything's being run well. He's about to take over, obviously. He wants to see how she's been going about it. She tries to deviate from that, distract him, send some crazy stuff his way, keep him away from the books. all
many
kind of
hijinks.
adventures.
I feel like they just are trying each other the whole time, because he's trying to get to the bottom of this.
Yes.
She's trying to get rid of him.
Yes.
She's like, I got things to do, dude.
Yeah.
I have an empire to run. You need to leave.
Yes, and I'm fine running this whole empire. You need to leave.
Exactly.
But he has his heart set on taking over.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's definitely not my favorite at first.
I did not like him.
I was like, what is going
mean.
on? He's so mean, so mean. But yeah, so basically that's what happens. It's definitely, if I have to describe it in a way, enemies to lovers. Searing passion, hate each other. But I guess that's why hate is a very passionate. The other,
it's kind of like the line.
Two sides of the same coin.
Yeah, that's so good that you said this book did a very good job at putting that line and seeing. I don't know. Is it because I hate you? I love you? Am I attracted to you? Do I want to wring your neck?
Do I want to kiss your neck?
I love it when people don't like each other like that, and then they end up liking each other. Oh,
same.
I'm so for it. Say the author stuck true to the times. This was her first historical piece. I read in the little bio in the back, and the language that they use, the verbiage, is very true to the times. So I had to look up some words.
Twas but a wee bit of
just like
ale. I can't think of anything. But
all right.
So sexy factor.
Throughout the first and second part of the book, it wasn't too sexy, with except of one moment, a library scene.
Oh my gosh.
A library scene.
The library scene, I was like, what is happening? I was like, is this even allowed in the 1800s?
It was like,
I know. I was yelling when that part. I was like, oh my god, what is happening? Oh my god. I felt like it was kind of, their attraction was kind of animalistic.
yes, very primitive.
Yeah, like
Very
the way he would talk about her was like, oh, I hate her, but I can't get enough of her fiery red hair. And I'm just like,
I got close to her and I smelled her hair.
I know. I was like, oh, okay, Edward Cullen. But besides that one scene in the library, the first part of the book is not very.
It's very, very true to them just hating each other. It was a war. It was a war. Like, he threw his fire and she threw it back and shielded, and
oh yeah,
she gave him a run for his money.
Yeah. But towards the second half of the book, it definitely got a lot more sexy.
Yes, there was a lot more scenes where there was like body touching. And he made sure there was contact. This is a big deal because he is so stiff and so like prudish for a man.
He's
right?
a prude.
Yeah, because usually men are the perverts, right?
Yes.
In romance books, they're like, hey girl. But he's actually very prudish. So he found himself like he couldn't help it. He had to go and touch that part of her hair, drag his finger along her face. He just couldn't help it, kind of thing.
Yes, he was very conflicted the whole time with his emotions. So I would probably give it a 3.
A 3 of a sexy factor from 1 to 5. It's not overtly sexy, but the sexy moments themselves
were very sexy.
Very sexy.
Very sexy. And then masculinity factor.
So on a scale of toxic to a wimp, he was very on the toxic side.
Our first very toxic guy. The
main guy being toxic. That's a big thing, right? Because usually the friends, they have a douchey friend or something.
Like someone. Or like the villain. There is like a villain in this story too. Honestly, I thought a lot of the main guys were really toxic. Like, definitely as the story progresses, he changes because he starts falling for her. He starts realizing that this hate is not actually hate, it's more of a passion, and the passion turns into like this love for each other.
Yes.
So he definitely becomes better. So, movie rating, what would you give it?
I would say an R, because the sexy scenes are very sexy.
Yes.
If the movie maker were to de-raunch it, I say PG-14, because there's a lot of foul language, a lot of adult stuff happening.
Yes, I gave it an R. Overall, it was a very entertaining book.
Yes.
Easy to read. I felt like it was really easy for me to put down and pick back up.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't feel like I lost any details. No. Like, even if I went like a day without reading it or something like that.
Yes.
It was... I love their rants back and forth.
Oh my god.
Really cool dialogue.
Their arguments are just the best.
Yes, I was always rooting for Astrid. I'm just gonna put that out there.
It's like on a Home Alone level, you know how Kevin McAllister has stuff planned? That's how she was. Like, she's like, yeah, I need to distract him, throw the pig in here. I need to distract him, make him fall in that puddle of mud.
Her 2 younger sisters on him. She's like
go be that. 100%.
Totally. So, did you have a quote that you wanted to share just to kind of summarize?
I would, yes. This quote kind of takes part in the moment when he is falling in love with her. Already has fallen in love with her. So, this is stated in the book. It says, she had already taken that part of him he feared. And he never have it back from her. He never be whole again without her.
That's when he's like starting to get better.
Yes,
and
that's when he starts to redeem himself.
Not so much.
He's like, I think I love her. She has this part of me. There's no going back.
Yeah, like he finally admits to his feelings, and he's like, okay, this is happening.
Yes,
I love her.
Dun, dun, dun,
yeah,
dun.
that was very sweet. Yeah, so take a chance to read The Duke's Holiday if you want something easy to read. Totally recommend it. Be prepared for some toxic masculinity.
Yes,
I will put that out there.
Yes. I feel like the frustration adds to like the turning on though for some reason. I feel like it makes the sexy moments worth it even more because he's like fighting against what he thought was his nature.
There's a lot of like sexual tension going on in this book.
Yeah.
So definitely take a chance to read it. And yes, hope you have a very Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
And a Happy New Year. And we will be announcing later on what we will read in the new year.
Yay!
Yay! All right. Bye.
Bye.